to 7 days for Nigeria. All right,
agree.
I've been asking whether now the best approach now in Tinubu apply in the course of the removal of fuel subsidies. Now the best approach now he apply so.
Well, just as I did talk earlier,
Yes.
in as much as our council, we gave our Shiwaju all our 100% support for him to be our president of Federal Republic of Nigeria. It is so important for a leader that you want him to succeed. You must tell him how to also move to succeed. In as much as Ashwaju is very aggressive to reshape the country, to bring a renewed hope for all the hopeless, to make sure that our economy jump back. There is a need to understand the body chemistry of an average suffering Nigeria who doesn't understand wetin then they cost fuel subsidy. Mama where they sell market, where they sell corn, no, they never know wetin they call. Wetin they know say if motor price go up, all their market go up. If you want to go buy pepper, they go say they no transport. That only two way then sabi be that. And now the two way we don't they used to. So for this kind of time, the president would have approached it in an administrative way.
Okay.
Administrative means that there is a ministry in charge of the oil and gas. That's the Ministry of Petroleum.
Okay.
Underneath it, they've now unbundled NNPC as a private entity. It's no longer a government corporation, just as we have it as 100%. Government just have an oversight, just like every other independent oil marketers. As at date, wetin president supposed do is to sign an executive order to deal with that issue, to make sure, say, as part one of the issue, first is to declare the 4 refineries for them to go at 100% working capacity. We they pay the money we take they repair that thing. Pass the money where they supposed to even take repair.
Turn around maintenance.
Turn around maintenance. The second one, now to call for the audit of the NNPC that was unbundled. Wait till how many people don't pay subsidy, who and who be the people who they feed. Who are these fat cows where they feed,
where they collect subsidy
milk. We know say with the lean as a citizen. They don't make us, and we don't even get any breathing strength. We know that the president meant well. On the roll call after the demand for that audit of the NNPC, on the same order will now come removal of fuel subsidy on the parameters that all the independent marketers go sit down. Then they go know how much they buy before. If not the fuel, where would they produce for all our own refineries? We get local refineries. There can be a modular refinery that they wanted to bring the other time. They can strengthen private individual to go into modular refinery. We go to buy for our naira. We don't need to go bring the fuel from abroad, pay for shipping, pay for loading, pay for demurrage. All these things, they hook up. Where would they pay all together? By the time the money can land, the landing cost and everything can add down together. Maybe the thing can land for like 500 naira. They go say government go say won't pay 380. That time now go come become bonding. But that kind experience, what we can they pay for? We say some people all they can they do for inside that cabal now to carry paper, load down with fuel where they never go come up for anywhere. Load down with money, billions, over 400 billion, and we go pay because it is already a law. So all this issue now part of waiting the president need to really calm. Nigerian problem now very chronic problem. If you are not so sensitive, you go misfire by the time you are meaning well for our people. Ashwaju meant well. The way saying take address him is good, but it is quite a little bit too hasty on that day. Him only confirm. Not saying now he announced the removal. He thought say no day for the budget, meaning the administration where they commot don't commot them already. Him make them as a pronunciation, but our Shylock marketers immediately then they look for any excuse. No, na Nigeria be say any common mistake where you commit, they won't feed on top of. And at the hell that we are now going through today, it was the costly error that could have been managed. And the people will come make them like a hellfire for all of us, na NLC. They come bring their whole matter, private matter inside the whole affair. Thinking, say, make all the NNPC labor people, make them go face CBN headquarters. Everything concern CBN and NNPC. Now we, as Yoruba Council, take them say, come, if you they deal with our common problem, no, they carry your own affair, the way I take the brute all this. Don't be strike, be the last option? Have you done your consultation? Have you issued a warning? Have you even carried out your audited report of this whole issue before you just go jump? Now they Ipman, now they for this pengasing. Wetin na member wey na dey always dey down to wey we dey suffer all this while. Una get the solution. This problem is a private affair. Just you and I will get our own private business. But the problem is a very cantankerous one. A problem we get too many baggages. Where we say the president meant well. We love the president for the fact that he meant his word that, okay, let me first of all go remove the head of Goliath first. More can they deal with them? Yes, you can approach problem solving in so many ways. He might have understudied a reason first to first hit the ball on the head and now begin to deal with the internal issue. But as at now, wetin give us problem? Now the benchmark where they just go they put for those prices of the petroleum. Before then, people want to sell 700 based on dollar changes and all that, but they are still selling stock where they their petrol station. No be the new stock.
Yes,
as at that date. So nobody could have just say because they remove and this thing on the budget the end of June, meaning they are still for those that have been subsidized, it is still going to be of 31st of this month where will they end. Now they suppose they rethink by 1st of July to the increase. But we have evil oil market. I'm calling them evil because they are not on the same page with us.
They not get
if they don't get conscience.
Good plan.
For the fact that they won't even use their money, they go buy the same fuel. Don't be the same fuel where will they sell? You don't see say majority of this our fuel. What you make us say we wouldn't even they enjoy and we say then they sell them to Cameroon, Benin Republic, and all these countries. But the major thing, if the president have declared the state of emergency with an executive order, manage it under the SGF and ask the permanent secretary of the Ministry of Petroleum to review. We know that now the former president and the former minister of petroleum, they go review the office. That is part of dealing with the cankerworm. So for me, as a Nigerian, the policy is good, but the modus operandi must be reviewed for us to get the accurate solutions.
All right. You say him they too hasty to remove him, you know? And basically now, Ashiwaju in 2012, they among those who kick against the removal of fuel subsidy.
Yes.
And I believe, say, you too, you follow for occupying Nigeria at that time. What be the reason why una kick against them then and now una can't do them?
Let me clarify. That time when they talk about fuel subsidy,
yes,
there was agitation for resource control. There was agitation for PIB. Then it's now Petroleum Industry Act now, which has now become a law. We have the argument
then
is on the same premise. That's why I called earlier, say, now the common devil, we all of us the face. Now it has now hitting deep, it has hitting fat. where it did for Jonathan era, you see the chop popcorn. But now you don't they chop shawarma. So the order, they place order on our life every day. It was, to me, I would still call it a common error for government lack of informing the citizens. Jonathan era also played the same mistake by just going to the media, oh, we are removing fuel subsidy by that time. But they don't even get, they even they create, say, boss, everything. But now when agitation starts, now then they look for solution.
Okay, they don't get solution.
They don't get solution. Then they just say removal.
That.
It was when we they fight. Now they talk, okay, they go give bosses, they go put this one for road, they go do all this kind of thing. But I must call it like, this is our country. In as much as there is always blame for every administration, there is always even a blame for civil society to even be countering things at every point in time, misleading the opinion. There is a need for government to communicate. That's been a problem. Communication. Our governance system does not have a procedure where we say communication means say go tell people we no get grammar for your head. Oh, now so we won't take do this thing, no. Then the next 6 months, everybody go need to prepare for this shock absorber. But we no get them. Our government can't say we are just there like a spectator. Maybe now democracy means say government of the people, by the people and for the people. That is why we are recalling that in as much as those periods are gone, in as much as we are now in a new era, let this era brings us goodwill. Let Asiwaju himself address the state of the nation.
All right. Now, you no still answer that question, but you will go answer them in 60 seconds. You know, I say, why una kick against him that time and una come do him now? You say because Jonathan no communicate directly, no tell us, the solutions.
Yes, there was no practical step on ground for us
he
to
just
really
pronounce them.
It was
now,
but now we now have a PIB.
What are the solutions on ground now? Because the people are facing heat.
We now have a PIB that gives room for all these things that we are talking about. Now there is now an appropriation act. There is now all manners of things that will empower and enliven the rechanneling of the fuel subsidy money where we they want to take the pay. They say they will have to save the money. Now, wetin we they try talk to say, yes, that was the major reason there was no practical rule of engagement on ground during Jonathan era.
All right, on 95.1 was Zobia FM. Now still there, and when matter they sweet. In fact, now in time they run. Aare Oladotun Hassan, the president, Yoruba Youth Council worldwide, they tell you by the grace of God you will come back because we have a lot to discuss. All right, make we leave that side where we did before because if we want to continue, we're not going to fit ask this question so that we will postpone till further notice other ones. Presently now, the NLC, they ask for minimum wage to be increased to 200,000. Do you think that is a solution to what Nigerians are facing now? It will solve the problem?
You know, if the problem you say we always look at one size fit all solution, but our problem no be the way NLC take am.
Not be the way they see them.
The babe say they take them like annual ritual. When problem will come, let us use this opportunity to ask. Me, I know they do like that.
Okay.
NLC is a union for all workers.
Okay.
They suppose don't go sit down with the National Assembly, review our minimum wage according to your working environment.
Okay.
For private and public sector.
Yes.
Nobody say when strike come, now go carry private and public, say make everybody come lime this behind. When their problem come now, they demand for 200,000. How do you arrive at that? You must give detailed cost of transportation allowance, feeding allowance, health allowance, security, and miscellaneous as regards how the money will take be.
Yes.
You now discuss further the budget of the country. What is the earning per each state, per each local government? How is this money going to be sourced? This old system no fit work like Jack and Bull, the way they go like this.
Okay.
The president on his own, I get the headache. Now tell us they won't give us renewed hope. No be NLP, no be NLC what matter.
Okay.
Let the president go inwardly. What we supposed to the hand for this country as our life take better? If to compare us like Dubai. Now 1.5 million we supposed to hand per month.
God bless you.
As an average worker.
Yes.
This 1.5, you can buy a car, you can build a house, you can live a life that on a monthly basis, nothing will enter your house, so they go tip money.
Not true.
So we have a capacity to pay workers 1.5 million because we get the workforce where the army of unemployed workers. If the president want to really energize, China is only living on the workforce they have as labor.
Yes.
That is what earn them the world power they are earning today.
Yes.
They even export workers. Indian is working today because their workforce labor is energized from primary to secondary. Everybody have artisan job. For here, what do we learn? Computer Yahoo, not even feel learn and finish. So we need to inject a policy plan. There was a time I drafted a policy plan that is called National Development Commission Bill. I submitted to the National Assembly. I don't run election before. I submitted it as part of my campaign. Even after then, I fought for a lot of things.
I hear you be lawyer.
Yes, I'm the secretary of MBA Ekpe branch. I'm a member of Intersecurity of the National MBA of the Njamba Association National Secretariat.
I hear you fight to reduce the hike of a toll gate.
I even fight to stop the second toll gate.
Now make I say you
another
come
land
back.
Demolition and other things. But the major crisis where we did now, Mr. President talks, say, I read this 88-page renewed hope. Now it make me swear, say, by everything of our organization. If you see me for media, we fight tooth and nail against every stumbling blocks. The success where we dey look for, the benefit of our fighting is not for our own personal interest, but what will make the entire masses happy. Now, if the masses are groaning in pains, we have a duty to come and call the president to order. And that is why our organization, in as much as we are giving all the backings, we don't want anybody to truncate and take advantage or political advantage of our problem. Let president set out his advisors. Let them have their thinking cap to think rightly on the body chemistry of Nigerians. Nobody say they go import people chemistry from another land. Read it. The approach to deal with the issue is to set out an economic plan. They know how then they take the manage Lagos. Lagos, they earn money. We never even, and they survive. If Lagos can survive, Nigeria can as well. So because Asiwaju place our trust on Lagos templates. Lagos can as well, his templates, make them apply them. The governor for Lagos, they increase salary. You don't increase salary. Nobody say go meet any federal government. Now, internal issue. That's why we must also sit with private sector, the public sector, come up with immediate plan, short plan, the medium-term plan, and the long-term plan, so that one no go crisscross enter the other. And the citizens must be patient. Within the period where Asiwaju dey never reach 100 days, we don't dey at a last. They work 24/7 alongside all other ethnic groups. That these are times we must be in understanding with the president. Let the president address us, calm the nerves of the people. Just as I've rightly said, you need to come up with an executive order. And our demand is that let Mr. President ask for the, yes, you don't say 6 more time. No be saying a voicemail of the 4 refinery to join Dangote own, will be private. The second be say making call for audited report. We don't hear that when the governor of Aare Oladotun said they never reviewed the audited report of NNPC.
Yes.
We won't know who and who we owe and who owe us. Nobody say NNPC go talk with the whole and 73 trillion. At the end of the day, they don't back roll backyard through backyard almost. How many trillion? Even the trillion self, does they be like say we don't even know whether not trillion. So this issue make we not be say our democracy will nosedive naturally.
All right. Okay. Basically, before you go, I beg, make I just ask this question, and make I try to use what you talk, assure the people. He say the removal of subsidy, it is good, but the timing and the approach is too hasty. Abi?
Yes.
Confirm. All right. Now, many Nigerians don't know wetin be subsidy. That's why I say I go call you back. I beg. But for now, at the present, so you think say because the removal of subsidy, even like say they remove food for some people mouth.
Yes.
You think say those people where they remove food for their mouth, I beg in 1 minute because we no get time. You think say they no go fight back the government will remove food for their mouth?
The vice president don't confirm say the subsidy cabals are there. You know, say this cabal thing now inside this matter of oil matter, now they take off mic.
Yes, off the mic.
Now inside this kind of matter, now cause them. We will not go off mic. We won't take no say. We won't follow the president. We won't tell president say we day him back. Give us the names of people who they hold us. No say we they hold. Because they need to refund us. If to say somebody they collect this money 400 billion for the past 8 years, they need to identify them and not be say matter. This EFCC does not have capacity. Sorry,
at all.
You know,
no, not be matter of sorry.
No,
they
this EFCC no get capacity. This one a presidential inquiry. We then go put for televised so we go dey watch. The inquiry now judges and people of high intellect we don't get any schemages for their cupboard. We don't even need too many people. They just set up the tribunal. We won't review this issue. Now, tribunal matter. I'm giving the president a way out of this.
Then we go name these people.
Now, from that
put us for
tribunal,
this problem.
now from that special tribunal, now I go face solve our problem. Because if the president empowered by act to sign it as a tribunal and give it a push with the National Assembly that this matter must be seen, we must see to the end.
And they must bring these people to book.
We will see the barrier of all these cankerworms because we must bury them because Nigerians cannot afford to suffer. I know what we go through on our roads.
Yeah.
A lot of people are dying because the contract money for the road is siphoned. They build anything wey they do for this country. Make president know say we dey behind them. When I talk say one work, that's why we don't give him the work, and he must work the work.
All right. Okay. Thank you, Aare Oladotun Hassan, the President, Youth Council,
Yoruba Council Worldwide.
Council Worldwide. Thank you for coming. I beg, if you like say you know more about the Nigeria situation, we'll go call you back again. I enjoyed this small discussion. Only say time not too rich. Once again, thank you very, very plenty.
Thank you.
I sure Nigeria say you go can't teach them the meaning of subsidy.
Yes, subsidy now a very, very simple matter.
Okay.
Give me a day.
All right.
Come back and teach.
All right. Through Ikechuku, we go reach you. Thank you very, very plenty.
Chook mouth. Wazobia. 95.1 Wazobia.